Imagine for a second a time when you felt immensely blessed by the Lord. Okay. Now, imagine a time growing up when you weren't happy about some rule or expectation that was levied upon you by adult, perhaps your parents. How did that make you feel? Okay. Probably upset. Now let's take it a step further. How about a time when you knew that God had something in mind for you? Something amazing or just something, but yet you chose not to do anything about it. How did that make you feel? Okay. The reason I asked the first two questions were to help kind of guide the third question. I think we all understand the first question. You feel really blessed, you feel euphoric, you feel excited. Second question, maybe you're angry. Well, think about this from a perspective of father or mother's perspective. So God is our Father. We look upon God as a parent. I didn't quite understand this until I had my own kids. But now I think I have a much better understanding, at least from my perspective. There are times when, as parents, we look to our kids and we say, hey, let's be excited. This is going to be great. And they get excited because they see what it means and they're excited. Maybe scared, maybe blessed. I don't know. But there's the other side of that when they hear things they don't want to, rules that we understand are best for them, or things that we should do that we know are good, but they don't agree with that. So I think I wanted to put that in perspective so that we all thought about that a little bit. Because when I think about that third one, that's really the crux of my story of how I've had a lot of blessings, but I've also bucked the system a lot. And I like to fight the system. And I've loved to take the challenge and learn things the hard way some ways. So my name is Matt Miller. I'm 46 years old. I have a wonderful wife, 3 beautiful children, all to her credit. And I'm going to share a little bit about my story, but only a little bit now, because I want you to come to see us next weekend on Sunday, April 18th at 9:30 in the morning, where you will join the revival group and the Minute Second, where we can kind of get together and share our stories. So anyway, I'll just give you a little snippet. My family and I started at Second Presbyterian in 1982 when I was a youth. There are many things that happened, which I'll share, but some of the highlights, my wife and I met there on a first blind date, actually. We have 3 wonderful boys, as I mentioned, and all 3 of them have been baptized. One of them is going through confirmation right now. I'm very proud of him. For us, our faith journey is paramount, and it's really a big part of what we are, what we do. It's what we believe. We absolutely understand the value of our Christian walk in everything we do. But as you'll hear in my story next week, there have been many times when I fought, or I didn't like something, or I challenged it. And you'll also hear where I was extremely blessed in certain opportunities. And you'll hear how the Lord tied all these pieces together, and I had no idea. Looking back now, it made absolute sense. But where I was at that time, it made no sense. And I didn't understand the value. I didn't understand the lessons, but I do now. And it's amazing how those journeys do continue to come in life. And I want to challenge anyone to start to look for those. So I'll stop there, but I do want to encourage all of you to join us next Sunday, April 18th at 9:30 in the morning. Again, we will be there. Be excited. There will be several of us who will be able to share a little bit of our journey, talk amongst ourselves, talk with our friends, get to hang out a little bit, and of course, share in this journey. And I encourage you to ask questions. So come with questions, come with anticipation, come with excitement. Hopefully don't come with trepidation, because it's a wonderful story and I want to share that. lastly, for the older amongst us, I do want to suggest that you don't want to miss the rest of the story. So once again, be blessed, and we will see you on April 18th at 9:30 in the morning. We'll talk to you soon, and God bless.